Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Spurs beat the Lakers to advance to the semifinals of the NBA Cup by the score of 132-119. The Spurs were on fire tonight, shooting 45% from three, and the Lakers just could not guard. Luka had 35 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. LeBron, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. But Austin Reeves struggled tonight. Rui struggled tonight, and they just could not defend, Joe. Stephon Castle had 30 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. They had, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had 7 players in double figures. Their bench scored like 44, 45 points, and the Lakers only got bench production from Marcus Smart. But Joe, watching this ball game, and we know Austin Reeves struggled tonight. That's an anomaly. Anomaly. He's played great the entire season, so we know they can score. Luka's going to give you somewhere between 30 and 35 a night. Austin Reeves probably going to give you somewhere between 25 and 30 a night. LeBron is going to be the third option. He's going to give you somewhere between 15 and 20 a night. The issue is not going to be scoring. The issue is going to be, can they defend consistently? Because LeBron is about to be 41. Luka's never been a defender, and Austin Reeves got a taste of offense in his mouth, not Joe. So
Yeah.
once you start like, hey man, they're gonna pay me 200 mil to put the ball in the basket, not to defend, and so that's gonna be their issue. But I was surprised, but how well the Spurs played tonight.
I wasn't really surprised. You got to give props to the Spurs, Unc and Ocho, but the Lakers just coming off their road trip on the East Coast, man. That's a 3-hour difference. It takes a little while for the body to get back acclimated,
Uh-huh.
to Pacific time. If I'm the Lakers, obviously you definitely disappointed being at home, but you got to give the Spurs credit, man. They got a lot of young cats who can put that ball in the hole, man.
Young
And
legs.
Ooh, hey, the youth came into play tonight, but like I said, I thought the Lakers were definitely lethargic off of this East Coast trip they just came off of. So that first game back, Unc and Ocho, it's always a little tough, a little difficult. Your legs are kind of, a little dead. But if I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't put too much into this. I'll probably just kind of wipe my hands with it, chalk it up, and prepare for the next one. But the Spurs look good, man, considering that they playing without Wemby.
Yeah.
Like they at the top of the
Their
West. I mean,
backcourt.
you look at OKC and what they've done, but the Spurs and the Lakers have been right there, and the Spurs have continuously throughout this entire season been playing great basketball. So I got to give them a lot of props. They look good tonight.
I mean, Ocho, Joe, Spurs got 39 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Got 31 in the second quarter. So that's 70 points at the half. Then they go get 34 in the third. That's 104 points. You're going to have a very tough time. You let teams score that many points, you're going to have a hard ass time. Unless you shooting at an elite level, you let a team score like that, you got your work cut out for them. You got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
they got 28. Then they got 28 in the fourth quarter when they kind of took their foot off the gas.
Yeah.
The issue for the Lakers, and I still believe this, Joe, and I think you agree, is going to be defend. Can they defend? Can they defend? Because they're going to score. Luka's gonna give you. I mean, he got to easy. He's gonna go off every first quarter because he's gonna get up about 15 shots. So there's gonna be a great chance he's gonna have somewhere between 20 and 20, maybe even 30 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get off to a great start. The question is, can they defend? Because what happens when your shots? See, what happened was they got off to a great start. And when it wasn't defending, it was fine because the Spurs missed a couple of shots and the Lakers were, right back at them. But what happens when those shots stop falling, Joe and Ocho,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the other team couldn't miss? You can't get no stops to quell that rush. Ocho, looking at this game, man. I mean, look, Stephon Castle. You see why he run Rookie of the Year.
Yes, sir.
Man, Fox, De'Aaron Fox.
Hey, that's that boy now.
And
That's
they
that boy.
deep.
Hey, listen, he always been that boy.
Mm-hmm.
When we're down there in Sacktown, the fact that I'm not sure why certain players, I think depending on where they play, obviously if you're not flamboyant, if you're not flashy, you don't get the credit. You're not seen on TV as often as you should. I mean, especially for those that don't watch the game of basketball. But he like that.
Oh
He,
yeah.
he always been like that. And as far as the Lakers are concerned, they really never been able to play defense. You understand? That's not the way that team is built. They're offensive juggernaut. And when Rui was off tonight, when Austin Reed was off tonight, it's something has to offset them not having defense. So they have no choice but to be efficient. They ain't got no choice
Yeah,
but to be efficient from the field, and everybody has to be on. Everybody
Yeah,
got to be on.
I
And I
agree.
mean, tonight you had two individuals that score. I mean, they are part of the scoring. Obviously, LeBron, Luca, they did what they could do. But if Rui and Austin not on, they really don't stand no chance, not just against the Spurs, but hell, anybody
yeah.
that can score at will.
They're
Yeah,
always going to be a problem. If you go back and study the Lakers, Joe and Ocho, if you look at the Lakers, say the past, let's just take since LeBron been there,
yeah,
the thing that's always given them problem, elite courts, quick backcourts.
yeah. Guys who can
That's
score.
always give. Go back and look at since LeBron has been there. Teams that De'Aaron Fox is always giving them fits. Shea is always going to give them fits. Somebody that has a elite Tyrese Maxey, guys that Ja Morant, anybody that has an elite backcourt is going to cause them problems because they
Yeah,
can't defend that. They can't defend on ball. So you come with the help, they swing it. You rotate one more time. Now guys wide open. See,
yeah,
they don't have guys they can't rotate multiple times. And the thing what makes OKC so great, they can rotate once, twice, three times, four times, five times a lady.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they always gonna have three elite level on ball defenders. They're gonna be on the court at all times.
Oh yeah, I
You
agree with
take
both
Lou
of y'all.
Dort out, you got Caruso in. You brought Wallace in. You just Isaiah Joe comes in. They just keep throwing people at you and at you and at you and at you. And
Yeah,
it just overwhelms you.
yeah. They got OKC got defensive minded guys. And they
Mhm.
playing extended defense, meaning they picking up full court. The Lakers are more built. They're gonna try to outscore you. Period.
Yep.
Point blank. And I thought they were very lethargic tonight. Like I said, I thought they was a step or two slow tonight too. Unc and
Mhm.
Ocho. And their young team, their young Spurs team, took advantage of a Lakers team. Like I said, that had been on the road, just coming back home, so they probably was a little relaxed. And like I said, man, the Spurs look good, man. They sitting top of the West as well. And I look forward to seeing them play OKC, man. It's gonna be they're gonna be a great team, a fun team to watch. So
Well,
you can't.
I was gonna go to the game, but I ain't going now.
Why? Because the Lakers ain't playing.
Man, I don't want to see no OKC and Spurs.
Man, that's gonna be a good game.
I'd rather go watch a worm fight.
Oh
Two
man,
I
jumping
don't,
jacks and
uh,
red wigglers fighting. Who gonna get eaten by the fish
hey,
first?
hold up though. I think Wimby gonna be back though. I think Wimby gonna be back for the championship.
I don't care about that. Big Ben can be back. The Eiffel
Oh,
Tower can be back. I ain't going.
it's gonna be a hell of a game, boy. You gonna wish you went to this game.
What you want to bet the ratings will be?
They're gonna be high. I mean,
You high.
if the Lakers was playing, they probably be a little higher, but they gonna be
A
high.
little Luca and LeBron?
Yeah, but I'm saying, they look, you can't deny what OKC doing though.
Oh no no no
Like
no 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 no
hey,
no no.
like
Two things can be true, Joe.
yeah.
The
Hey,
Spurs
they
have always think about it. The Spurs have always been really really good, even when they had Duncan, even when they had
yeah
Manu and Tony Parker, and then Kawhi came late.
right.
But they also been a low draw. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it
Hold
is.
on. Hey, where they playing that game at, Joe?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Hey, hey, boy, Unc, that right there, boy, Unc, that right there, boy.
Nah, I'm sleeping. I'm getting me some rest.
But hold on, you don't want to go to the game? I can go
I
with you.
don't. I
Joe, you,
don't.
Joe,
I
you want to go
don't.
to the game, Joe?
Come on, I'm with it. What's up, Ocho? When we going?
Man, shoot, we can fly out there, man. When the game is?
Saturday.
Oh, damn, I got to be in Philly, man. Dang.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
I think I got something to do too.
And
For
I got to
real.
be in my bed.
Nah, you ain't got to be in the you ain't
I
got to be
got to
in
be
the
in the
bed.
bed.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
What I got to do?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like Crazy Joe told him and lean on me.
What do you think?
All you got to do, stay black, and when it's time to go, it's time to go. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything else outside of that, you ain't got. We can go to the game.
No, you can't.
Hey
Y'all
man.
can. I do not wish to go to the game. And that was
Oh
gonna be
man.
my
Hold
time
on,
because I had never.
hold on.
I've never seen Luca play, so I
So,
wanted to see Luca.
so if the Lakers was playing, you would have went to the game.
I absolutely would have went to the game. Absolutely, 1,000, a trillion%,
You would have sat courtside.
10 million%.
Damn.
That's
They
gonna
don't
be a
really
good
have
game,
court.
man.
If they did it like the first time they did it, Joe, you know, it was like it really wasn't like no court side. It's kind of hard to explain.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool. The lights, you know, the Lakers won the first one. They beat Indiana. LeBron was the MVP of the thing. So yeah, it was really good. But yeah, that was my goal. I was like, yeah, Lakers. They let me down. So I guess I got to wait for another game to see Luca.
Yeah, it was uphill climb all night, man. Uphill
Yeah, and they got
climb.
off to a great start. I thought the Lakers got off to a really good start. But then look, and the thing is, if you get off to a great start and you're not playing defense, that's fine. But what happens when you start missing shots and you're not playing defense?
And you can't keep
'Cause
nobody in front of you.
so now all of a sudden, layup, they miss a shot, they get the rebound, put back. You was up six, now you're up four. Keldon Johnson comes in, hit back-to-back threes to get them going, and
Yeah.
then from that point on, they really never look back. I don't. For me, I never got the sense that the Lakers were really into it. I mean, I think they cut it to 8, and then the Spurs push it back to 12 right before the half, and then they come right at the half and hit a three to start. Lakers hit a three, and then next thing you know, they go boom, 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 and next thing you know, what was a 12-point lead is a 20-point lead. It's just like that.
The Spurs are deep, man. They deep. They got a deep team, man. They got a
Yeah.
lot of guys who contribute. And they don't just lean on one guy. They hit you in a
No,
multitude of
no.
ways. So I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed. They've been playing great ball all season, so it was good to kind of see them go in LA and really take that challenge and really just take control of the game. I looked up to start the second half. I thought the Lakers was down 10 or so. Next thing I know, they down 20.
Yeah, they were. They were
Quick.
down. They started. They were down 10. They were down. You know. Okay, they made it 3. And then I think it was Barnes to come back and match it with a 3.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they go 8-0, and just like that, it's 20, it's 24, and they really, like I said, I think Austin Reeves struggled tonight. He just didn't have it tonight for whatever reason. Look, like you said, it was a tough game for them in Philly because that was a game
Yeah.
Luka played extremely well.
Yeah.
LeBron had 29 and played extremely well. Austin did what he does, but tonight they just didn't have it. And I don't know if it was. I think it was more so the Spurs than the Lakers not having it. I think the Spurs aided them than not having it
Right.
because they were able to push the pace. They got guys that can handle the ball. Stephon Castle is amazing,
Oh man.
bro.
Ooh.
He had a hezzy. Then Darren Fox had Austin Reeves on skates. Keldon Johnson came in. Vassell didn't even really play that well tonight. I thought Cornette gave him some valuable minutes inside with his presence, rebounding, challenging shots. They turned the ball over, had an opportunity to probably put a little bit more distance between when they had a 6-point lead. Maybe could have pushed it to 8 to 10, but some turnovers. They got careless and layups on the other end. And so, no, I think I think the Lakers are going to be fine. Do I think right now they probably need another defender? They probably need another defender that can defend on the perimeter because it seems like Vanderbilt is out of the rotation, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I ain't seen it, man. I like old Vando. I like his energy and effort that he brings to the game.
Yeah.
And it seems like tonight they could have used it. I thought Marcus Smart came in and gave him
He did.
some big minutes. But Unc and Ocho, the Lakers gonna struggle, man, when you can't keep guys in front of you and you keep getting your defense broke down. The guys spraying out for 3, throwing lobs, shooting floaters. It's just that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to deal with. So they're gonna have to
But see,
find
it's
a way
going to
to
be
get
hard for
together.
Vando
And
to play
another thing,
also, Joe, because he can't shoot the 3.
who?
Because they're going to come help off Luca. They're going to come help off Reeves. They're going to come help off Braun. So when they swing it, do you see how many open threes that Marcus Smart got?
Yeah.
When they kept swinging, they kept swinging. You see Rui, open threes. The Toronto game, what happened? They collapsed on Braun. Rui, wide open.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart, how many? I mean, he came in. I think he might have got 10 or 11 3-point attempts, and I'm not so sure any of them was contested. So that's why it's going to be hard for Vando to play. Yeah, he's a good wing defender, on ball defender, but if you can't shoot the 3, it's going to be hard for you to get unless you're Ayton, DA. Unless you're Ayton, everybody else is going to have to be able to shoot the 3.
Yeah, it's tough because it puts so much pressure on the Lakers perimeter guys because Austin, Luka, and Bron obviously are all perimeter guys, and they got to be efficient, Unc and Ocho, for them to really look good. They can't really, afford to not have good nights, because it's gonna be nights like this where you don't really get a lot of points in the paint, and you can't really depend on Aiden like that, since obviously LeBron's come back. His productivity is gonna probably
Yeah,
kind of dwindle a little bit.
yeah, yeah. It is.
So
He's not gonna get as many lobs from Luka. I mean, LeBron was looking for him a little bit tonight, but hey, look. I expect long as they can give us look, I'm expecting somewhere if he can give us 14 to 16 on a night, Joe, with a double figure rebounds, that's pretty much what you can expect for him. Every once in a while he'll surprise you and give you 24 and 12, 24 and 14, but that's not a normal occurrence. I'm not finna set my clock by that. You
Right.
know what
no,
I'm saying? The more people say, hey, you can set your clock by him. No, you can't. No, you can't. So